Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. I'm getting ready to conclude this roast of this guy. He's another hater against the red pill. He wants to believe in fairy tales and myths about women that he's going to find out the hard way if he don't do the smart thing like a lot of younger guys are doing. Like a lot of those who watch my content are aged 25 to 34, which is probably close to his age. We're going to get into this. Let me make sure. We're going to get into this. Y'all got to excuse my remotes in the background. But this guy needed to be roasted because, like I said, what young people do, not every time, but a lot of times, they want to base everything on money. So a person can really deceive them if they have money. But another thing that they do is they fail to listen to those who have the wisdom that can help them in their life. And this is just another example. Instead of him learning the truth about, which I'm going to show you, I'm going to go to the Matrix video for all of you younger guy. You see how he's showing his arms? A lot of the people that try to attack the talking points, this is what they dealing with. They trying to carve out in a negative fashion attention for themselves. Okay, you work out. Yay, hurrah. But for you, like I be hearing some of the dumbest stuff about, first of all, it's dumb to say just Pearly Things, the Tate brothers, or Fresh and Fit are red pill. Let me break it down for you. A person that's red pill, that means they're awake. So when it comes to racists, they understand that it's only one blood. So you judge people accordingly and based on their actions, their reactions, the things they say, so on and so forth. You don't just automatically pick and choose enemy/ops when you red pill. Case in point, if Myron was red pill, he wouldn't have never made those ape noises talking about preach, and he wouldn't have never put on that hood. Everybody know Ku Klux Klan, that's the epitome of the system and the matrix of insecurity, where you gotta hate a particular group just to feel good about your group.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
And I need to turn it up.
I'm about to tell y'all why catering to a woman. All right, so you doing everything it takes to please her.
Now he trying to, this dude is confused.
To make her smile, to make her feel nice, to show.
This dude is confused. Like 1 minute, he talking against what we say. And the next minute, he trying to talk like us. You know, when people do that, it shows me that it's all about them. Like they want to be top dog. And when a person wants to be the top dog, that's just proof that they don't care about other people. I hear content creators all the time. I'm the greatest channel on YouTube. I got okay. I'm glad you think so. But it's going to be somebody that tells practically everybody that they the greatest channel on YouTube. So when I hear these things, it shows me that you just want to be the top dog, man. Because just listen to what he's saying. We're going to go to some more of his videos. We're going to wrap this up.
Her, babe, I am the perfect guy for you. All right, you catering to her every need. This is every single man's downfall. Any guy that has been through this phase, and I have been through this, all right?
Now, okay, so let me show you how this dude contradicts himself, just like a lot of other people do. I mean, and it's partly because he's so young. But first he says that the red pill confidence thing is fake. Then he says that you gain confidence by just talking to women. Now, how many of us have said that? Probably when this dude was in high school, some of us. Man, listen, if you fresh out of high school, you better be very intelligent and you better sponge in on the talking points that went before you. Because, look, man, your hair follicles ain't even coming in yet, young buck. Man, you clean as a modern day woman who think everybody like that down there.
Days of you trying to do everything it takes to please her. I am telling you that this is going to be your downfall. It is going to make you crazy. Okay? It is actually going to make you
Now, okay, I'm finna go to a couple more of his videos. Like, I'm gonna prove my point about this dude. Nice and easy. Now let's see if it comes up. The next video I want to wait. Hold on, other people coming up. Okay, so let's go to his video. They call it Riz now. I don't know what they mean by that exactly, but now I know what it means. So I ain't gonna spit on it. I ain't gonna pull one of his moves. Let's see if his video come up. Here we go. Now, this the point I want to make. Wait, hold on. See this first video? How to improve Riz and your mouthpiece without being good. He says, Riz her up without looks. Now, ain't that what everybody... Dude, this stuff is annoying, man. This stuff, and that look like a high school picture right there. But this stuff, okay, look at the example he gave. Even your example is bad. You got Ice Spice in there. I think that's Kai Cenat, ain't it? Kai Cenat has status. He has status. So let's see what he talking about on here.
Yo, what's going on, guys? So I had a young brother comment on my last video, and he asked me, he said, man, if it's not about looks, he said, so how do you have Riz then, if it's not about looks when you're talking to the women? So this is a common misconception, and let me clear this up.
Now, he's right. It ain't about looks. The only time it's about looks is when there's an ulterior motive. I've seen guys that girls don't find attractive that had a lot of women and of girls. Like, for instance, like we did the phone calls for the juveniles in the detention center. And in a lot of cases, the dudes who a lot of people would say, and when we used to roast, I used to roast the heck out of them, telling them it's all kinds of wildlife over here. It's a zoo over here. We got raccoons. We got water moccasins. I used to play around with those guys sometime when they was in the right state of mind, and I knew they could take it. But he is right about this. But I want to go back to the picture that this is y'all young dude's problem right here. And I heard him on another video say Ice Spice is attractive. She's okay, she is, but Ice Spice is them ones that's gonna get you robbed. It's gonna get you possibly deleted. It's gonna get your money and child support. If all you think about is the backside, is the booty, is the ASS is fat, as y'all say, then where is it gonna end up? Cause see, you young dudes, like they say, y'all know the phrase, young and dumb and full of, you know the phrase. You know the phrase, start with C, 3 letters. So when you young and dumb, you need to take a step back so you won't waste too much time in your life. So this dude should not be talking against self-improvement, especially if he's trying to talk to guys his age and younger. That's what you want them to do. You want them to focus on self-improvement. Because if they focus on self-improvement, that'll keep them out of prison. That'll keep them off the corner. He said, how to improve your wrist and your mouthpiece without being good. Man, if you talking to these type, that's mistake number one. That's mistake number one. Let me break it down for you, young brother. I would advise you not to deal with the Ice Spice, Sexy Red type at all. But if you did, you better know exactly how to deal with these type. Again, I like to quote Jason Black when he says it's a security risk, because it is. Like anytime you got them, first of all, let's talk about color. Y'all know a lot of guys, Kai Cenat color, my color, they like them light skinned like that. This is the definition of light bright, glowworm, glowing when the lights is off, right? A lot of these dark dudes, they don't know how to handle it, especially if they get somewhere with her and she changed her mind about them. That's when some of these guys with nothing going, that's why you don't talk down on self-improvement. They get violent. I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand. A juvenile that I used to deal with, his girlfriend, all she was doing was dancing with somebody at a party. That's not your wife. And even if it was, you don't shoot her or pull a gun out on her because she danced with somebody. That dude, and it reminds me of a lot of guys. And I liked this kid, man. This kid was funny. You know, I had a nickname for him and everything. But that was his downfall, man. He was young and dumb and full of, and I used to try to tell him, he was telling me, well, my uncle told me, if you ain't never caught no STD, you ain't did nothing yet. I said, man, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. I said, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. I said, that just means you don't know how to pick. You dealing with chicks that everybody else is doing. Again, this type is recreational use and it's for public consumption. You don't let nothing against her, man. I mean, I don't got no problem with her. Other than, I don't like what they doing as, to the young women. But these women are delusional because young dudes like this, who the wing ding, they go through puberty, and they full of you know what. So he wants to come on here and tell you how to get that. We tell you how to deal with those like that. And in many cases, not to deal with those like that. Now let's go to a couple more. Okay, he says, we broken records.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
But it would be easy for me.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Look.
Hold on, I'll let you
I'm
hear.
sick of these red pill YouTubers, man. I know it has to be something you got.
Now that's hating. If y'all want to know about hating, and I ain't want to try to bring up people's views, because some of his videos got more views than some of mine. But this dude right here is a young hater, and it's a lot of guys like him in Milwaukee. It's a lot of guys like, I'm gonna show you what type of stuff they do. So a guy my age with his confidence, know how to deal with women, know how to talk to women, be talking to a woman, and even if he trying to get with her or not, guys like this will be sitting in the background laughing. That's dirty. That's what we call dirty macking, but I also call it starting ish. Because if you ask them what's so funny, they automatically gonna go to 100. Then you knock them out. You see, first of all, Let's. I'm gonna tell you like this, and I'm not directing what I'm finna say at him exactly. If you talking slick to me with braces in your mouth, you probably need to understand that when people talk slick, my first move is for them gums. If you see my knuckles, and I've shown them on YouTube before, I got permanent cuts on practically every knuckle. Because what I used to do is when guys get to talking crazy and get to hating and all that stuff, I used to hit them right in their mouth. Knock their teeth out, knock their tooth through their lip, just all kind of other stuff. That ain't directed at him. I'm just giving you that example. This is how a young hater looks. He hating on the red pill. Like, he just obsessed with it.
Guys, it's sick of this shit. Okay?
1 minute he quoting the scriptures, the next minute he cuss. Now I could see spread out cuss words here and there, but it's obvious that this dude don't know how to make videos, because even some of the most seasoned video makers, they cuss, but they try not to cuss every word. This is how, look at this title. This is how a hater looks right here, y'all. Listen to him.
I am sick and tired of the same content. All right, it was cool when it was Kevin Samuels and you had the big guys, you know what I'm saying? But then it starts.
First of all, it's not the same content, Goofy. It's not the same content. People talk about politics. People talk about, I ain't gonna mention no content creators, because some of them go out of their way, and I did notice that some of them, they don't even want to say your name. Some of them would automatically, I get to thinking, man, is this dude a special agent, Freemason?
I want food.
Damn, if this dude an agent, Freemason. So I know y'all could probably hear them in the background. Don't just pay attention to what I'm saying. So that's the first thing I think when some of these content creators can't I lost my train of thought. I really wanted to go up there and put it on pause and go up there and get on them, because I know y'all can hear them. But they can't let your name come out of their mouth. And that's one reason why I stopped like super chatting people like that. I'm like, dude, that's that elitist mindset, and that's that subscriber supremacy, as General Tito calls it. And all of those different things are the reason why I stopped super chat. But this is how this the face of if you want to know how these people look that be coming at you in the comments, if you talking about red pill, this how they look. A lot of young dudes who simps, they want to believe they got game. When these little young girls be moaning and groaning, all that moaning gonna go away. You hit it a couple times, I ain't trying to be nasty. All that moaning and groaning gonna go away unless they just a good actress like that. But this is the face of these faceless people that's hating on red pill content in the comments.
To turn into, you got MJ, Get Right, AMS, all of them. Cool. But then it started to turn into, now we back to basically what it was before the self-improvement stuff came in. The podcast came around, this talking to women about women done turned into a thing. And now we back to a bunch of guys in the comments who don't miss the whole damn point, and we back to crying and complaining about women. That's what we back.
Look, man, I don't know how you was raised, man. I don't know if you was neglected as a kid. I don't know none of your history. That's your business. But one of the main things I see with this guy is he just thirsty for attention. Like he just thirsty for it. Before we go to more of his videos, if we go to more of his videos, I gotta give you people a reminder of what the red pill is, man. Because y'all just don't understand, like, y'all don't understand why this channel is called the No Matrix channel. Now, Young Buck, you don't even know who that is, do you? I ain't keeping score though. Let's stay on subject. You don't know nothing about that, man. Let's see. Blue pill, red pill. Blue pill, red pill, blue pill. Here it is.
Do you want to know what it is? The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now in this very room.
The Matrix, okay, this is the scene. A lot of y'all need to go watch this scene because you don't know how goofy you sound talking about like you got a problem with the red pill. Y'all don't understand what the red pill entails.
You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television.
You see it when you look out your window, when you turn on your television.
When you go to work.
You see it when you go to work.
Go to church.
He's telling you it's not just about dating, man. That's what you got to understand.
When you pay your taxes.
When you pay your tax.
It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind.
Okay, is dating everything in the world? It is the world that's been pulled over your eyes to blind you. That's where I got no matrix. I put no simping in there because people that are in the matrix generally are simps. Now, another thing I want to point out that General Tito said that is the truth. The original sin was simping, y'all. Eve wanted to see what it would like to be as God, knowing good and evil. All Adam had to do was like, you ain't here for that. I ain't trying to hear that. Hey, Most High, come get her. She trying to turn me against you. But instead he was simping. If you read the Bible and you understand the Bible, see, this is why I don't have anything against any Christian. But maybe the number one reason why I stopped dealing with these churches is because they quoted scriptures that they didn't understand. And when I was trying to teach them, because, my calling, the word come to the prophet first. When I was trying to show them, look, that ain't necessarily what that means. They were attacking me, telling me I had the wrong spirit. I got a title taken away from me, like something I was doing in the church. I said, you know what, man? I'm going to let them do their thing. Because I figured out, you don't need anybody else. And ain't nobody else going to be there when the Most High judges you. So the original, like you look at the sins in the Bible that's highlighted, most of them have to do with simping. King Ahab, simping. Letting his wife run the kingdom. Letting his wife turn him against the Most High. Solomon, simping. He let his wives turn him against the Most High. King David, simping. He was being malicious to get another man's wife. When you, if you already know, if you deal with other men's wives and girlfriend, no matter what you do, no matter who you are, no matter how tough you think you are a simp. Let me multiply the P. Simp. That's you. I hear all these dudes, and some of them like I used to like their content a little more, but I started noticing how you highlighting people that's not even really red pill, and you trying to attack the whole manosphere, the whole space that says red pill. And then you got other people who they make good points and they part of the manosphere, but they want to carve out their own niche. So they have a hatred for the red pill and the term red pill, even though they agree on most of their talking point. I've seen people do this as well.
Dear from the truth. What truth? That you are a slave, Neo.
He said, the truth in the matrix, you are a slave. When you part of the matrix, you part of slavery, man. That's just all it is to it. Now, what's marriage? Slavery. If you not a simp, you're going to end up divorced. Slavery, you're going to have to pay her no matter how hard you work, no matter what you're going to have to, more than likely, if you made more than her, you're going to have to pay her. Slavery. Remember how they was taking their kids from them in slavery? What happens in a divorce? Slavery. So he said that you are a slave. See, blue pill, they say, well, I welcome slavery. Slavery is my way of life. Red pill is you more like Kunta Kinte, or at least how the story portrayed Kunta Kinte. You trying to escape. And once you do escape, like Chicken George, you want to help other people escape. Now, speaking of Chicken George, Chicken George's wife was fully cooperative. Matilda, according to the legend, according to the story, when he came back, she didn't mess with other guys, it appeared. And when he came back, when they showed them in a bed scene, what'd she say? She said it felt like the first time all over again. Now that's red pill women. Like, let's say if you a awakened woman, you're not gonna come on my comments arguing with me. You're gonna be like, you know what? He's right. Man, I'm getting on now. I am getting on them when I get rid of this video. So, the red pill, let's continue. I'll let you hear it for yourself.
Like everyone else, you were born into bondage.
Like everyone else, you were born into bondage. When Adam and Eve did what they did, that put us all in the matrix. In heaven, your name in the book of life, that's the escape. But some people, they escape it in terms of their soul, but they still live in it in their earthly life. Modern day churches, matrix. If it ain't a preacher that understands to the level of me or greater in terms of what can be revealed about what took place throughout history in terms of the Most High, his family, the devil, so on and so forth, you're going to be in the matrix. That's why they always giving these preachers money, because they slaves. They slaves to everything. They slave to their job, slave to their pastor, slave to everything. And then they'll come on here because I show you the way out. I'm wrong. Because I tell you, these dudes, they making money off of marriage because they think that somehow they're special, but it's really their wives that's the superstar, because their wives are cooperative, their wives are submissive, their wives are unicorn. So you got a couple preachers and a couple guys on YouTube that's getting a lot of play because of their wives. They think, well, this what you do in marriage. No, ain't no this what you do. Either these women gonna cooperate with you, they gonna have sex with you, they gonna listen to you, they gonna obey what you say, they gonna follow your lead, or they are not. Has nothing to do with you. It's all them.
Born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch.
He said you're born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. The red pill is how you wake up. The real red pillars are going to help you wake up. They're not going to just talk about the dating aspect. They're going to talk about politics. They're going to talk about religion. They're going to talk about money. That's why I call it the all subject show.
A prison for your mind.
Prison for your mind. This is why people like Young and Goofy, or Young and Disciplined is his name, he's trying to captivate people's minds to benefit himself. He too young to care about people. Like, y'all know young people, kids don't care about people. You know, some adults don't care about people, but you already know kids don't care about people. In their mind, it's all about them. Oh, let me tell you about my orange pill. Hold on, let me pull my sleeves up so you can see that I did 5 push-ups. Baby bicep having.
Unfortunately, no one.
Must say that Larry Fishburne is in my top 15 male actors of all time. But this scene, he's in the top 5. This was his best work right here.
One can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself.
And I could tell you all day, he said, you have to see it for yourself. And that's the truth. I could tell you everything. I could show you everything about how a lot of things in the Bible is flip-flop and how they want a digital currency because the digital currency is going to be like the preview before the mark of the beast. I could tell you everything that I know, everything the Most High shows me, everything that I research, everything that I uncover. But you got to see it for yourself. And if you're not seeing it for yourself, this is when you're going to elevate people like Andrew Tate, who half black, but had nothing to say about just Pearly thing, nor did his brother. His brother want to talk about red pill is autistic. The red pill is autistic. Where my cigar at? It's obvious who you trying to be like. You trying to be like white people. Who you think you is? Boss Hogg? Smoking all them. I can see sometime these dudes be thinking they Boss Hogg from the Dukes of Hazzard or something. Smoking a cigar every second. But he ain't had no smoke for Pearly. None. All of y'all black dudes should have wrote him off right there. Stop calling him the top G. That dude is the top simp, top fake. Because if he was the top G, the first thing he would have did when he got out of jail for his bullying women, he would have went right after Pearly. Right after her. Don't tell me nothing about these dudes, man. Sneeko laughing at somebody with a hood on. Man, these dudes are not red pill. If Sneeko was red pill, that would have offended him. Because he would have knew that the Ku Klux Klan is the apex of Matrix. And the Ku Klux Klan are still at work in many ways. I ain't that good, so I got to make sure these black people, let's make sure they working in the lottery offices, trying to keep that money, playing keep away with that money. They rather give it to a dude with 3 sheep, a farm in the middle of nowhere, than to a black person. You can't tell me I'm wrong, because you have to see it for yourself. See, I could tell you the lottery, it's okay for you to play if that's what you're going to do, but you do understand that it's mostly rigged, right? Let me give you an example. In Wisconsin, you're going to see anything over 10,000. For every 50 wins, it'll probably be like 1 or 2 in Milwaukee and the surrounding area. It's going to be places you never even heard of. This is what he's saying. You have to see it for yourself. Now watch. I'm finna show y'all something.
This is your last chance.
He said, this is your last
After
chance.
this, there is no turning back.
Ain't no turning back.
You take the blue pill.
Listen.
The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want.
Y'all hear that,
You
right?
take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Okay. Let's repeat that. Let's go back. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back.
Phil, you stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
This is the red pill. When you take the red pill, you escape the matrix. You gotta go back in to defeat it. But let's go back to blue pill, because this what y'all dudes don't understand. When you try to attack the red pill, you really taking the blue pill, because there's only two choices.
In your bed and believe whatever you
Wait,
want.
hold on. Here we go.
After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want.
Yeah, I hear that, right? See, the blue pill and the red pill is about the truth. You take the blue pill, you wake up in your bed, you believe whatever you want. Ain't that what people doing? There ain't no research to it. You just a part of the system.
You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland.
You stay in Wonderland
And I show you how deep the rabbit
and you learn how deep the rabbit hole go.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
And that's what I'm doing. All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more. Now, all subjects I talk about sports and other things, so there is some opinion in it. But most of what I say is the truth. It's based on experience. It's based on research. It's the truth. Now I'm gonna show y'all something else in a second. So he took the red pill. Now watch what happens. So he chose the truth.
Follow me.
He said, follow me. Okay, now let's go to the next thing. Let's find where he explained in detail. He explained it more to him. Let's go to it. Let's go to it. Man, y'all don't know nothing about Alexander O'Neal, Young Buck. And then y'all see people from the 80s and y'all be like, they old. Man, these is pure. They still performing. Mick Jagger, all them dudes from the 80s, they still performing. All these young people want to say is y'all old. But they don't know that they just intensifying when they get there. They gonna make it rougher for themselves. Okay, hold on. Here it is. Motorola guys. Look, should I just promote it?
This
Now he explained it.
construct. It's our loading program. We can load anything from clothing to equipment, weapons,
Look at his hands.
training simulations. Anything we need.
Right now, we're inside a computer program.
Is it
Wait, let me
reasonable?
fast forward a little bit. That's when he got Neo shot. Wait, this ain't the one I'm looking for.
Your closing.
Hold on. Now, hold on, y'all. Hold on. And y'all know people be using that music on YouTube all the time from the scene I'm looking for. Hold on. Give me a second. We finna wrap this up after this. Roasting this. Okay, hold on. Like you can find stuff by just typing in simple words. All these jobs is matrix, man. I had to learn that the hard way. I learned, don't be talking about nothing on these jobs. People will target you. People, like this scene finna say, they will fight to stay in the matrix. Somebody put the same thing in. Okay, here it is. Listen to the explanation.
The Matrix is a system, Neo.
It's a system.
That system is our enemy.
The system is the enemy.
Look around, what do you see? Business.
Hold on. And listen, Tate, just shut up, man. You part of the system. But I ain't keeping score on you for that, man.
Teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system. And
They are part of the system. You trying to save them.
that makes them our enemy.
Listen, this is how I look at it. Y'all hear what I be saying all the time about people and why you shouldn't care what they think, so on and so forth. If you need them, then you got to play their game. You know these jobs in the matrix, man. If you go in there trying to get all deep, talking about the red pill and talking about how Biden is this, don't talk about that stuff, man. You at work, you in the system. Remember what he said about the blue pill and the red pill.
You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged.
Most of these people, this is why they always trying to criticize me in the comments. They not ready to be unplugged. These women still want to get married, even though marriage is matrix. It's matrix, man. That's just all it is to it, man. If you ain't doing it the biblical way, the Bible, when you understand it, is a red pill book. But if you're not doing things the biblical way, then marriage is matrix.
And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system that they will fight to protect it.
He said they hopelessly dependent on the system and they'll fight to protect it. Boy, you should hear him in my comment. Go read my comment. Well, I had to erase some of them because they was just too disrespectful. But just take a look at my comments if you ever scroll through my comments when you be on my video.
Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman in the red?
See, people be getting distracted by the attractive. Cars, women, this, that. But when you escape the matrix, you're supposed to keep that stuff in its proper perspective and only deal with such that escape or trying to escape like you.
Dress. I was. Look again. Who's it?
Yep. You see that?
This isn't the Matrix. No. It's another training program designed to teach you one thing. If you are not one of us, you are one of them. What are they?
So he's saying basically, and let me. If you are not red pill, then you are blue pill and you are in the matrix. So Tristan Tate, hey, listen, man. You twisting them girl arm, probably putting them in arm bars and stuff. I understand, man, because you part of the matrix. If you not one of us, then you one of them. Young and discipled is one, either he's an agent or he's a man trapped in the matrix. hopelessly dependent upon the system, like he said.
Move in and out of any software still hardwired to their system. That means that anyone we haven't unplugged is potentially an agent.
Oh my, I'm telling you, Lawrence Fishburne, I would say Morpheus is number one of individual performances on film in my mind. Of all time, everybody, even if you want to add Johnny Depp, Chocolate Factory, or anything else, this acting was the best performance I've ever seen.
Inside the Matrix, they are everyone, and they are no one.
They everyone, they no one. Anybody that ain't been unplugged is possibly an agent. So all of your favorite YouTubers, possibly an agent. If they ain't been unplugged, they possibly an agent. That's why they gotta dox people like they do.
We have survived by hiding from them, by running from them. But they are...
This is how you survive. And this is what I had to learn. By hiding from them, by running from them. By hiding from marrying these 304s and former 304s and running from married and former 304s. But anyway, I done did enough. I done said enough. We got more videos to come. Stay tuned.